Welcome to Squawk Talk. And your special guest, Coach Loranzano. And musical guest, Sacred Display. And your host, Andrea.
Hello, and welcome to Squawk Talk. My name is Andrew Ayala, and I'm so happy we're all able to make it here today. Last week we had a hurricane. It cut us short 3 days of school, and that was it. Let's see what happened in the news recently. A Chicago man has been accused of giving out marijuana-laced gummy bears on Halloween. He did this because he, quote, ran out of candy. So just like your dad on Halloween, I'm going to need to search everyone's bags to see if you have any candy for me. After some controversial anti-Semitic comments, Kanye West tweeted that he was going to take a 30-day cleanse. He said that he was going to do a verbal fast along with no drinking alcohol, watching adult films, and having intercourse. These all sound great, and I especially encourage Nick Cannon to do the last one. A recent lottery winner wore a cartoon mascot costume to receive his $30 million check. It was later revealed that it was Tom Brady trying to hide the money. Tom Brady was also upset at Astros pitcher Justin Verlander when watching the World Series. Brady realized Verlander married a hotter model than him. A husband and wife have both lost their teaching jobs in Arizona after students found their explicit OnlyFans account. The couple made an account in order to support themselves since their teaching jobs didn't make them enough money. So, no link. Chris Evans was named People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive. This follows as his co-star from Avengers Endgame, Paul Rudd, received the title last year. People has announced the runner-up for the Sexiest Man Alive, and it's Andrew Ayala. A well-renowned sports bar in Qatar is going to be charging $92 for a beer during the FIFA World Cup. Many have mocked the bar for this pricing. Luckily, I have a 100% off coupon. It's called My Strap. In the recent midterm elections, Republican Ron DeSantis kept his governor's seat in the state of Florida. A campaign promised from DeSantis that he was going to ban Halloween because he hates masks. Oh, that one hit. Anyways, we have a great show for you today. Our guest, Lake Howell football coach Sean Loranzano, and musical guest Sacred Display will be rocking out with us. Plenty more show to come, so stick around for some more laughs. We will be right back.
Hey guys, it's me Sebastian here, and it's 6:10 or 6:09. Wait, and it's day in the life of a game day. For today, this is my outfit. I have the Lake Howell basketball jacket. This is just some of like the first stuff that we got. I'm wearing these jeans, and then my 550s. It's me and Terrell here. It's lunchtime. He's also empty. Say what's up. What's up? Heck yeah.
Why are you vlogging?
It's a day in the life. And this is lunch table. Say hi, everyone. Yeah, I don't eat during lunch because you always have to stay hungry.
Stay what?
Stay hungry. Okay, I'll pick it up when I'm on the bus to the game. We lost. But it's okay because we play again and it's only preseason, so we're gonna be back at it soon. I'm not worried about it. and I forgot to record on the bus because I was logged in. So now I'm going to bed and another day tomorrow. Peace out, guys.
Welcome back to Squawk Talk. I would like to introduce our special guest, Coach Loranzano. What's going on, Coach?
What's up?
So I have a few questions for you today. First one, how long have you been coaching football?
Shoot, with college and high school, going on probably like almost 20 years.
20 years, wow. Where did you coach before Lake Howell?
Before Lake Howell, I was at Cypress Creek High School as the head coach, and then I was at Lake Howell for a little bit as a defensive coordinator and then at lineman. Before that, I was at the University of Southern Mississippi and Louisiana Tech University.
Wow, impressive resume. Who, in your opinion, is the best player you've ever coached?
Oh, man, that's hard, man. I've coached a lot of kids. Shoot. There was a kid that was at Lake Howell. His name was Adam Walsh back in, 2012 or something like that, linebacker. Not a very big kid, but a kid that would just do whatever he had to do, played a bunch of different positions, and he had like 117 tackles, something crazy like that. Wow. He was a good player, yeah.
Cool. Now, if you could coach anywhere, any team, anywhere, where would you go?
If I could coach any team anywhere, good Lord, I'd be right here.
Right here? Oh, yeah. Do you think our record's going to improve next year?
I don't think we're ever going back to the dark ages.
Oh.
I think we came out of the dark ages, and everybody here and everybody in this room and everybody at this school wants to stay in the light. And I don't think once you've got a taste of that, you're going to do everything you can to fight and keep it.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have a favorite memory of the year?
Favorite memory, let me see. Truthfully, I like sitting there and I like the weight room. Those are the times. Those are the special times. That's the foundation you get to build. So, all our memories are built in the weight room, and you start to see the way your kids start to shift and the culture starts to change if the weight room starts to change. So that just starting in December of last year and setting those goals we had and just being in the weight room all the time. This is just the games and stuff, and the winning is the fruit of all that hard work. So it's about the process to me, and you hear Coach Ayad say that all the time. It's about the process, and the process makes the victories more sweet.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome. So we had a wonderful season this year. What would you say was the high of the season, and what would you say was the low of the season?
I'd say the low of the season, it's kind of weird, but I'd say the low of the season was losing to Horizon. And then at the end of the year, the high of the season was the Mount Dora game and just the way we played so hard. And we had a good size lead in that game. Then it kind of shrunk and they battled back. It was a good game, but we managed to hang in there and stay with them and ended up on top at the end of the game. Coming from the Horizon game, as you go throughout the year, you see Horizon actually ends up 7-3 or something like that, has the best record they've ever had as a school. But losing to them early hurt because we thought they were a second-year school, but they were a second-year school that was actually very, very good.
Yeah.
So just as we went on, we start to see that and say, hey, that loss wasn't as bad as we thought it was. We're still with us. Let's continue and let's battle through the year. So those are the two moments that I'd say were definitive.
Awesome. Do you have any stories from the year that kind of really stick out to you?
Stories. Oh man, there's tons of stuff. I just, our boys, man, our resilience, these guys, they set a goal for themselves, man, and they achieved it. Just being together, I know they have a lot of fun. We took them on a college tour this year, and that's a lot of their memories. It was like torture for me. I was exhausted taking these kids, and I had Coach Walker, who's back there. He took them on college tours, and we had a lot of fun on those college tours. Coaches did, and the players did, but those were good memories for them. I'm glad they got to sit and bond as groups, and we got to meet college coaches and talk to each other. And I would say those are good memories. I always love when we put it in the fire, and it's a tradition that we do amongst the football team where we set our goals and we have our obstacles and distractions for those goals, and we put and we take those, we read them out loud, and then we take the distractions and we put them in the fire. And it's symbolic, and it's a great moment for our team because our team really comes together. They start to understand each other, they bond together, and that moment in August really sets the tone for the whole year.
Interesting. Now, you guys are known as the blue collar boys, and that means you guys work hard and you guys put through the grit. Now, what does blue collar mean to you?
Man, blue collar is waking up at ungodly times to feed your family. Blue collar is doing whatever it takes to making sure you got those bills paid. Blue collar is not a status thing. Blue collar is a work ethic. It is a sacrifice. If you look throughout history, most the blue collar workers during the Great Depression and what they had to do. I really got this theme from the movie Cinderella Man. And you've watched that movie Cinderella Man before. James J. Braddock, the story of James Braddock, a big time fighter fighting for world championships, gets hurt and then has to go to the loading docks just to feed his family. Barely can get by. And the key moment that strikes me as blue collar, and this is real blue collar, his wife's making his kids breakfast, and she has a little piece of ham that she cooked for him, and his daughter says, "Daddy, I want another piece." And he gave her that piece. That sacrifice is blue collar. That's what we're all about, sacrificing for each other, sacrificing for your team, for your family. That's what it is. I know we have an economic connotation to it. Blue collar means that you're a blue collar worker, you work in factories. No, it's a mentality, it's a lifestyle. It's about that sacrifice, that brotherhood, and doing whatever it takes to eat.
Awesome. Now you coach another prominent team on campus, the weightlifting team. What would you say accounts for our team's strength?
Oh man, we do things a lot different. We just train different. We train different. We're in the Russian conjugate system. It's weird. We do a lot of weird things in the weight room, but they work, and it's unconventional. We're undefeated 3 years in a row in the regular season in weightlifting. That's unheard of. We have more record breakers in the last 3 years than we've had in the last 20. We're on the way to win a state championship this year for the first time in school history. It's going to be a great year for athletics across the board. I'm very excited about our weightlifting team, but yeah, we're and I'm making that statement now because I know the numbers and I know the work we put in. So.
Great. Thank you, Coach Lowe.
Thank
you. Thank you for coming out.
All right.
Thank you very much for joining us today, Coach. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you for all that insight. It was wonderful. We're going to go back to break. No, we're not. We're not going back to break. I lied. But everybody give a clap your hands for Coach Lowe. Awesome. Seems like everyone and their mother is getting ready for that sweet Thanksgiving dinner, right? Who's excited for Thanksgiving? By a show of hands. Awesome. Thanksgiving's awesome. Yeah. Who's vegan? Anybody vegan? Anybody vegetarian? You vegetarian. Sir, what? Can you shout your name, sir? Joshua Gerber. Joshua Gerber, interesting. So, what is your substitute for turkey? Carrots. Carrots. Interesting. I'm going to restart this other part. Seems like everybody and their mother is getting ready for that sweet Thanksgiving dinner where they have to pretend to like their creepy uncle for a few hours or endure their deadbeat dad's stories. Nevertheless, Thanksgiving is all about giving thanks and being brought together. With that being said, allow me to invite someone you always find in the back of your pantry, Chef Boyardee.
How's it going, Andrew?
Good.
Pleasure to be here.
Good, Chef.
Wow, I walked the right pasta and I didn't even notice. So good to be here, Angelo. Sales have been down for quite a while, so I've been visiting talk shows across the country.
Well, thank you so much, Chef, for joining us today. I'm very pleased to have you here. Now tell me, Chef, are you looking forward to Thanksgiving dinner with your family?
Well, if any of them are still alive, of course.
Wow.
You already know what I am making for the main course.
Pasta. Now, some audience members are really wanting to know some tips and tricks in preparation for this Thanksgiving season. Do you have any pointers you want to give our viewers?
Of course, Andrew. Anything I can do to help. First things first, very important to have the many options for the Thanksgiving dinner, such as the main course, the side dishes, the appetizers, the condiments, salad, soup, and desserts if you're feeling saucy. On my website, www.chefboyardee.com, you can find all of my products that are ready to go. After all, my company slogan is Heat to Eat.
What are some dishes you suggest for first-time hosts?
Well, some of our best sellers include the fettuccine pasta juice, the linguine jelly, the linguine topped with the chocolate, linguine, all
Chef,
of the...
these seem to have very odd ingredients.
Oh, yes, for a limited time only, you can buy one, get one free if you use the code INEEDMONEY.
Chef, how about some of your favorite main course recipes?
Yes, back when I was still irrelevant, everyone loved my ravioli and the beefaroni. I got in the lab and worked tirelessly to create a new shelf to hit the shelves, creameroni, which entails a secret ingredient made by hand.
I'm sorry, creameroni made by hand?
That is what I said, Andrew, and I have a lot of it, so for a limited time only, buy one to get one free.
Chef, you were explaining the main course recipes?
Yes, host Andrew, so stop interrupting me before I throw my hat in your face, rub my stash, and walk out of here.
Wow, Chef, you seem very upsetty spaghetti.
That was so funny. I'm ravioliing on the floor.
Chef, please stop advertising.
I'm so upsetty about my spaghetti.
I'm sorry, Chef, but you took it way too far.
I understand, Chef Andrew. It's just, I am spaghettiing older, and my company hasn't been doing so well in the last 5 years. I just want to leave something behind for my only son.
Mario, Chef? He's dead.
Whoa!
It was nice to have you on the show, Chef, Hector Boyardee, but I'm afraid it's time for you to go.
Mamma mia!
That was hilarious, man. When we come back, we'll have our music guest Sacred Display joining us, so stay tuned for some great jams. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He plugging in, he plugging in, he plugging in. Climb it up, climb it up, climb it up. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sacred Display. In a second, he's tuning. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, go ahead. Hey, Liz.
This world's you round.
Oh my God!
I'm acquainted with your suffering.
Yes, sir.
It's all your way. It pulls on me. It brings me down. It's all your way. It pulls on me. It brings me
He
down.
lit. He lit. You got that swagger. That was awesome. Yeah!
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. That was awesome. That was loud and that was very awesome. What got you guys to make a band and play some music?
Well, we all just, just love music. Besides just listening
And the
to
mic.
it. Besides just listening to it, we love playing music. We all love all that old 80s. That's better. Okay, so we love all that 80s, 90s rock stuff. The music today is not what it should be. It's not real music, It's some real rock and roll right here, so.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all for coming out.
Of course. Clap it up again, Come on, yeah. We would like to thank you all for joining us today on Squawk Talk. Tune in December 9th for an all-new episode. For now, that's all from me to Sacred Display. Why don't you guys take us away with some more music?